Hi Aquarius, quick read for you. This is going to be what your highest self wants you to know regarding the full moon, which is taking place on September 10th in Pisces through the rest of the week up until the 16th. So let's begin and let's take a look at what is important. Now, what's the important advice that you need to know regarding this full moon that is coming into play in Pisces on September 10th? All right, so I'm going to put that here. And then I'm going to pull a card specifically for you in terms of what it is that, okay, here we go. What it is that you need to know most in terms of the week. All right. And then what it is that you need, any further advice that's going to be important for you, any wisdom from your highest self that wants to come through here as well. Okay. All right. Oh, wow, guys. Okay. This is really beautiful. So this is coming out. What the new moon in Pisces wants you to remember is that it wants you to remember to have this strength, the strength to move forward. A lot of times we're not sure how things will go, and especially if you're on the precipice of moving in a different direction, moving into uncharted territories, especially during this full moon, this harvest moon here. It's an opportunity to take everything that you have and to be grateful for what it is that you have, but also to harness the resources that you have and know that you have the strength to balance something out. All right. This could be some sort of balancing. You know, there is a balancing of the infinity symbol there. So, and when I get like, you know, the eighth house, there's some sort of transformation that is taking place. There is a peak experience, and it's something that has to do with growth and change for you. So this could be in a relationship. This could just be in your life, period. Okay. And so it's saying for you to have the strength. Now, the birthing of something new, which is quite interesting because the Empress energy for the rest of the week is about birthing something new. Some of you are going into new jobs, new territories. You're going to that next level in a relationship or situation. Some of you could actually be giving birth, whether that is physically giving birth or perhaps creatively giving birth to a new project or a new job or going into a new industry of some sort. This is saying use your feminine energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. It wants you to use your feminine energy to lead the way. All right. So this is what I am getting. The Empress energy is all about that. She's all about, you know, the femininity, but also about beauty. Now, some of you could be focusing in on taking really good care of yourself, perhaps treating you like the Empress that you are, or really focusing in on even third house energy on how you think, speak, how you communicate to others. It's beauty involved into that. There's some sort of way that you do something, that you're going to do something creatively in that process. Okay. So this is, you know, saying that your mindset, you're being very creative in terms of your mindset in what you do as well. So capitalize on your creativity and that strength to be able to balance something out. The next card that I get, guys, oh, this is powerful. This is a card called Heart Fire. Now, what this talks about here is the passion that is igniting within you. There could be some sort of passion that is really having you, it's really exciting to move forward. Now, this could be in love, all right? Maybe you're learning how to ride the different waves of passion, and you're going within, and maybe you're going with those ebb and flows and keeping things kind of in balance, right? In that Leo energy that's coming through here. But that's what I get. So I feel that really that is accepting the fire in your heart and using that fire and loving all that is. Okay, it could be a message for you, maybe to trust the passion, for you to go towards your heart's desires and use your heart to guide your decisions. Or, you know, really ask yourself in your heart, you know, what is going to make me feel most alive, right? What is going to make me feel most alive? And this is saying is if you're maybe feeling maybe a lack of passion in your life, there is an awakening in your heart that is bringing you something that has been at rest for a long time, and it's bringing it back to you. Okay, so there could be some sort of passion, some sort of situation. But what's the word that I'm thinking of? What would make you feel most alive? Answer that question and choose that. All right, guys, this is what I'm getting. Any final advice from the soul trees coming through? and we'll keep it there. But it could be, guys, you could be starting a passionate new relationship. It's kind of going with the ebb and flows, because sometimes relationships go up and down and up and down. They're not consistently passionate, right? And that's why we have to be creative in and having the strength to kind of create some sort of different way of doing something to bring out that passion, right? So that comes into play as well. But any final advice from the soul trees that wants to show through? What do we get? Healing. Some of you are healing in matters of the heart, and it has to do with your communication as well. So it could be for some of you that the starting of something new is about closing something out and starting something new in terms of healing. Maybe that you are healing in terms of, again, I get matters of the heart, because that green center is your heart chakra. This green is your heart chakra, and the blue is communication. So maybe there is communication coming through there. You're going through healing. And I really feel that this is something that has to do, with something way back previously that is, that perhaps is just coming into play. And now you're putting into, you're being very perceptive about it with this, with this moon in Pisces. You're being very sensitive and perceptive about the situation, and any sort of past insecurities are just kind of like you are, you're moving through them. You're having strength, and you're on this spiritual and creative quest, and it's just going to benefit you greatly as you move forward. So I think this is really powerful for you, and this is having the resilience. Do not give up. Having the resilience to move forward, and it really capitalizes on your strength card as well. Having the resilience to go in with the ebb and flows of passions as that goes up and down, and birthing something new in this process. So keep that in mind, guys. You're going to probably go through some sort of spiritual awakening that is, for a lot of you, that is completely underway right now. You're going to have some sort of sense of enlightenment that's going to come out of that, especially it could be having to do with a relationship as well. There could be an enlightenment that's coming from that. There could be a sense of resilience as well, being able to be resilient within the process. There's a sense of mystery within the situation, as well. So, with that Pisces moon, it is all about some sort of mystery and being honest with yourself and not deceiving yourself, and being strong and moving forward, and knowing that you can handle anything moving forward, especially and birth something new, especially if there was any trust issues or any sort that may have come out of the situation. So that's what it's calling for you to be aware of in this process. All right. So that's what I'm getting, guys. I will pull one final card because I love these divine energy oracles. So let me go ahead and pull this and close out your read and give you a good idea of what's coming up within this next week, including having the strength to balance things out with this full moon, okay? So I am thrilled for you. What else do we get? Be patient with yourself, guys. Be patient in the process, right? Things sometimes don't happen overnight. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time, and this is really saying is, it's like, it's one of those things where you have to you're going into uncharted territory, and it's about stepping in and then getting guidance, and stepping again in and getting even more guidance. It's kind of like that. It's like you're not going to get everything all up front and be aware of what you should do in terms of a plan. This is all about taking those steps in some of this uncharted territory, and it wants you to be patient in this process. Some of you, it's about reassessing where you're at. Be patient to reassess and to be able to move forward. And that's what you'll do in these little steps. Do you take one step? Okay, and then you're patient, you kind of move forward with that, you reassess the situation, and then you have that strength again to move forward and take that next step. And this could be how you're going to maneuver a relationship, a career situation, or just within your life right now. But that is what I'm getting. So I'm sending you so much love and light, guys. Note your comments, like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Do check out my love reads at the end of this video, as well as your general monthly read that I've broken down for the next 4 months for each particular sign. But you particularly, I've got Pisces, and it's pulls down every single month, and it's timestamped just for you. You'll see that right at the end of this read. All right, guys, namaste.